Well, good morning, private practice success community. How are you guys going? Welcome to the weekend. Welcome to Saturday. Well, it's a bit windy here in Sydney, as you can see. I hope you can hear me well. I am here on the 4th floor. Hey Kate, how are you? Please let me know if the wind is annoying or whether you can hear me. What are you up to on this Saturday in Mildura, Kate? Hopefully it's awesome weather. As you can see, I'm on the 4th floor of the Sofitel, which is the hotel where I'm staying. There are actually people in the swimming pool. Although the wind is blowing, apparently it's going to get colder today. There's the pool, there's the background, and the hair that's going everywhere. I will show you the hotel up there. Look, there's the background, there's the hotel, all the way up. All the way up, goes all the way up. Yes, this is an absolute beautiful location where I'm at. I mean, just look at the view, the city view. And hang on, if I can do my climbing skills, I'll take you up here. Look at that. Hey, isn't that amazing? Hey Janelle, hey Kim, how are you? Look at that. How awesome is that? Absolutely amazing. So I've got a little corner here that I'm going to sit in the sun, get some vitamin D, because I've been spending the last 2 days, of course, at the APS Congress, all indoors. So I thought today I'm coming up here to the swimming pool to show you around and to share with you the day 2 takeaways from the APS Congress. Hey Emma, how are you? Hey Lee, welcome everybody. Kim says, good morning Gerda, what session are you most looking forward to today? Oh, I don't know. To be honest, I looked at this morning's sessions and there was nothing that was calling my name. Hence why Tess and I might be doing a live stream. We decided to possibly do that. Depending on whether she can get there, because she's here with her family, so no promises. Yeah, there might be some stuff this afternoon, because I actually beforehand on the plane I went through the whole program and I highlighted the ones that I wanted to attend, and I didn't highlight anything for this morning which is interesting. Another interesting thing is that somehow me and my principal psychologist keep on ending up in the same sessions without planning it. I would normally walk in late, because as an exhibitor, when there's a break, you know, I would be speaking to people that come to my table, and then a bell goes off and everybody goes to the sessions, and you know, I will still finish off talking to people. So I'm generally like 5 minutes late or so to a session, because you know, obviously you can't be rude and go, I need to, you know, run off. You finish your conversation, and then I walk into a session. I go, oh, there's Chelsea as well. There she is. But I guess our minds align, right? And that's why she's the principal. She knows what is that stuff that she needs to attend. And I didn't tell any of my people that's here what sessions they need to attend. They can choose, and sometimes there's even 12 sessions running concurrently, and they get to choose what it is that they want to do. Tess says we will. Tess is on the live stream. Because of the sunlight, I'm finding it really hard to see the comments. It says, might? We will. Okay, cool, we will. I can't wait. So, without further ado, let's talk about the takeaways from day 2. Now, I've just got my laptop here. All right. So again, my team sent me this morning what they're doing. It seems like they're now in a bit of a ritual. So they go out for breakfast together, because they're at a separate hotel, and over breakfast they have a discussion about their biggest takeaway, and that then gets messaged to me. All right, so the first biggest takeaway is from Adam this morning. Adam, of course, is my clinical team leader. And Adam says the Leah Waters keynote address on strengths-based approach. She spoke about the benefits of using parents and children's strengths to leverage their weaknesses. And Adam's not the only person. I have actually spoken to multiple people that commented on this keynote in terms of how moving it was, how vulnerable it was in terms of sharing personal experiences. And Adam told me that afterwards he went down to the reception area to buy her book, and the person in front of him in line bought the last book. So Leah completely sold out. So that just tells you how amazing this has to be, right? So if you do work with trauma, with PTSD, and you have a love for the strength-based approach, then by all means, you know, I'm sure if you Google Amazon, I'm 100% sure the book will be on there. Get a copy because it comes highly recommended. I haven't read it. I didn't attend that keynote address, but you know, I trust Adam's recommendation, and if a book sells out, that speaks for itself, right? Okay, so that's the first one. Tess says, author of The Strength Switch. That's it. Thanks, Tess. So that is the name of the book, is The Strength Switch. It's a pretty thick book because I saw other people walking past. I think Patricia here in our group, in our community, actually got a copy. Lucky Patricia. All right, next one, Jared. So Jared is a child and adolescent psychologist at The Practice, and he's here with us. He says his biggest takeaway was from the Insomnia Professional Forum, and it looked at changing the way we think about healthy sleep. He said there's a lot of misconceptions about it and how much we are actually getting and also needing, guys. And just focusing on this can help clients to gain a lot of movement. I can't agree more with that. You know, when I was still doing a lot of clinical work, I did a lot of sleep interventions, you know, really going beyond your normal sleep hygiene in terms of behavioral sleep interventions. But the first and most important part of getting people to commit to behavioral sleep interventions is to bust all those myths, because people come to therapy with so many myths around how many hours should I get, you know, how should it work, what do I need to do, and you need to get rid of those things, because if people believe those myths, they're not going to do what you ask them to do, which is why psychoeducation is such an important part of therapy, right? Very often we feel pressure as clinicians to just jump in there, start off with strategies and tactics, because that's what the clients want, right? So it's really important when a client comes in for you to set the agenda and to outline the treatment process and really go, you know, I realize that all you want is to get the strategies and to start implementing this stuff. So I get that. So really reflect that back, because that's going to be the expectations of the client. And then you need to explain to them, however, what we have found is that if we just jump straight in, it's not effective. It doesn't work. So we really need to follow this process, and then you start to outline it. You really need to almost onboard your client with why there is a process to therapy, because let's face it, when you come to therapy, you are in pain, right? Whether that's emotional pain, and a lot of the times, mostly, sometimes even physical pain with chronic pain, and people just want to get rid of that emotional and physical pain. So we need to address that desperation, that need to get better, and the you know, why it's so essential to follow that process, to trust the process, and have patience as you go through. Hey Kath, thanks for hopping on. How are you? Hope you're doing well. All right, so that was Jared's takeaway. And then Chelsea, of course, is my principal psychologist, and Chelsea says her biggest takeaway was how important identifying warning signs for risk of harm to others is, and what those are. Also the importance of picking up on a sense of injustice and personal grievance, and the role that this can play in managing risk to others. I think when it comes to those two things as motivators, I'm thinking what Chelsea is saying is that that has probably been identified as a big motivator for harm to others. And I mean, as psychologists, you know, 9 out of 10 times we're dealing with risk of harm to self. and we get really skilled at managing that. But it's so important to also have the skills for that day when it pops up, to manage risk of harm to other people, and also to be able to identify it and to read between the lines and to see what is really happening here for this client, and to ask the question. I think a lot of times clinicians are scared to ask the question, about, are you suicidal, or do you want to harm that person? We need to ask the question and not be scared with what the answer is going to be, and know that whether the answer is yes or no, or I don't know, that we know how to manage it, right? What to do in that instance, because that's our job, people. Okay, we need to know what to do and what to look out for. So I think that is really some great takeaways from my team from day 2 at the APS Congress. So look at the view for those that hopped on late. This is where I'm at the moment. Can't believe there's people in the swimming pool. I'm sure it's nice and warm in the water, but I can guarantee you once you get out of that water in this wind, you are gonna be crazy. Look at that beautiful, look at the boats there, over there. It is absolutely amazing, the view from here. So super spoiled. Yes. Oh, they've just switched the music on because I can hear music playing all of a sudden. Was it me? No, it's not me. There must be some inbuilt speakers here. Where is it? There it is. I found it. It's right over there. All right, everybody. I'm gonna love you and leave you. I'm gonna head on over to the Sofitel, which I think is on that side. Yes, there's my building. Head on over to the Sofitel. Catherine says nice, very tempting. Kim says thanks for this girder, really interesting to hear. I'm so glad, Kim. And head on over there. It seems I need to put on my interview skills, and because we're going to do a live stream with the lovely Tess Crawley, of course. Looking forward to that. Getting up to some mischief in between sessions. As we do. Had such an awesome night last night. Only went to bed at 12 because we of course had the private practice success and quiet confidence finding proof, which is Tessa's group meetup. We had quite a number of people come for drinks, and then half of those stayed for dinner. It was the most amazing dinner here at the Champagne Bar. I'm not sure if the restaurant has a different name, I'm not sure. Beautiful dinner, lots of laughter, lots of talking and reminiscing. It was just amazing. Emma says, have a great day, interesting take-homes. Thank you so much, Emma. Have a beautiful Saturday, everybody, and I'll check in with you again tomorrow on Sunday. I'll speak to you soon, and remember, as always, what do you need to do? What do you need to do? You need to say yes. To what? To your very own ultimate level 5 private practice. Bye for now.